In this lesson, we'll be learning to play Scruggs Style out of closed chord positions. We'll learn the licks for all three chord shapes. We will learn licks for both major and minor chords, and learn bluegrass solos using all of these techniques. You'll be able to improvise leads in any key for any song. It is important to understand that when you're playing in the Scruggs style, the three-finger roll-based playing position, basically there are two different ways that people commonly demonstrate this style. Open position Scruggs playing down the neck using a lot of open strings. And then upper neck Scruggs playing using a lot of open strings as well, but based on partial positions up the neck. Less known, but amazingly effective, is the closed position Scruggs style playing, where we learned licks based off the three moving positions of the F position, the D position, and the bar position. One of the coolest factors about learning to play Scruggs style and moving chord shapes is that you can change keys instantly by moving up or down any number of frets. For example, if you had been playing in G but had to jump the song up to A, here's what happens. Okay, to review the three moving chord shapes, first of all, the most common is called the F shape, so named because the lowest position commonly used with this shape forms an F chord. Next in line is the D shape, also named because the common use for this position is often with the middle finger at the 3rd fret as a D chord. And finally, last but not least, we have the bar shape. Of course, named because our index finger is placed across all the strings like a bar. Alright, so for the key of G, as you can see, we can play it in the F position at the 5th fret, the D position at the 8th fret, or the bar position at the 12th fret. For the key of C, we have the bar position at the 5th fret, the F position at the 10th fret, and the D position with the middle finger at the 15th fret. Last but not least, we have the key of D, and we can get the classic shape with the D position at the 3rd fret, followed by the bar position at the 7th fret, and finally the F position at the 12th fret. So starting with the most common keys for your licks, going over, that's G, C, D, and F, as the red arrows indicate. And to the right of each of these arrows are the different places you can put the chord positions on in the neck to get these keys. For example, let's look at G. You can get a G chord in the F position at the 5th fret, the D position at the 8th fret, and the bar position at the 12th fret, just as we went over in the previous segment. Okay, the first lick in the F major position starts, of course, with our beloved G shape at the 5th fret in the F position. And what we're going to be doing is pretty much holding that chord down, and then as you look ahead through the tab, if you see those parentheses notes, we have one at a 5 right here, and then another 5 right here. Remember, these are the color tones that sort of spice up the chord position. 1, 2. Notice how little my left-hand fingers are leaving the fretboard. I'm staying on most of the time. Then you can just hold that lick as long as you want. Again. Again. And of can see us going, we can move it up to different keys if we need to. Because remember, all of these are movable. Let's play after the count of 2, nice and slowly through the D position major lick. 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. Not a bad exercise to go from the D major form over to the minor form. Okay, just to have a reference. Now, in this particular lick, we're actually not so much playing out of the shape of the D minor chord, the D minor chord shape. Remember, when we say D minor chord, it's just the shape. We're actually in the key of G. So we're actually going to the relative major and sort of monkeying around out of a B flat shape. And those of you who know a bit of music theory know that the B flat and the G minor are rather intimately related. They're relative majors and minors of each other. Remember, it's all relative, much like a southern wedding. 2. And let's look at the right hand for a minute. This is an example where you might use drop thumb playing, like Earl Scruggs did in the Upper Neck Break to Foggy Mountain Breakdown, where he played basically the index the first time he hit the B string, and then the thumb the second time he hit the B string, which gives it this classic phrase. Which, as those of you know who've been through the Foggy Mountain Breakdown camp, that's exactly what gives that song such wonderful phrasing, is that drop thumb accenting on that second melody note. For the rest of this lesson, or more awesome lessons, visit JamAlong.org. There you will find our custom library of lessons, which features banjo, guitar, mandolin, ukulele, and dobro, video, audio, and charts, and also vocals, songwriting, music theory, and jam leading lessons as well. If you don't find what you want there, visit our custom page, and we have an awesome program where we will basically make you a lesson on whatever you want. All you have to do is fill out the order form, tell us what instrument, what music, what level you're at, and we will fashion a custom video lesson just for you on the subject that you ordered. When you get this lesson, you will also get your own page on the website where you can keep a stockpile of all your lessons for easy access and playing along at any time. This will make it where you can access your material from anywhere that you have internet, on your tablet, on your phone, or on your computer, for jamming along anytime you choose. Each lesson consists of a video embedded in your website page that you can access and scan through to learn any parts that you wish or go over material. Also, it has links for MP3 player that will allow you to play along with our backing tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great for jamming along and practice playing along with other folks. And on top of that, we have links to tablature and charts for each lesson as well. JamAlong.org. Get started today. Learn music your way.